Hey guys, Krug1313 here. I just want to talk to you about some fish foods that I've been trying out and seem to have got some good response from my fish and even my corals at that. Just going to start with the frozen foods here. So the first one, I've tried over the years many different types of shrimp, like mysis shrimp and brine shrimp. This is the frozen cube pack now that they have from Piscine Energetics. Many different aquariums all over the world actually use this particular product. What it is just cubes of frozen mysis shrimp. Now what is different from any other shrimp manufacturers out there that sell some frozen mysis is I find that this does not pollute your tank. When I used to feed mysis shrimp in the past with different brands, it just kind of left my water really dingy looking afterwards. This clears up very fast. It doesn't have a lot of nasty stuff frozen into the cube, and you know, it all gets taken away with your filtration, whereas the other stuff, it leaves a lot of just different things behind that you don't necessarily want in your tank, because then it starts to pollute the tank. My fish go crazy for this stuff. I don't know what that is different that's in it. They are rich in omega-3 and 6 HUFA, which are it's a fatty acid. Amino acids, and it says it's got powerful antioxidants, and they're naturally gut loaded with phytoplankton, which you don't find that with. I don't know if it's in any other company that really does that, or if there is, there's not many of them. So definitely want you guys to check out the PE mysis shrimp. You can get it in cubes or you can get it in flat packs. And so please give that a try. Check out their website. It's www.mysis.com. That's MYSIS.com. Very good guys. I've had to contact them, and they're very informative and helpful. The second thing I want to get to is this chocolate bar looking thing here. This is Cyclopes, made by Argent. What this is very tiny planktons, like microorganisms, frozen into a bar. That bar goes a long way. You don't need to use a lot of it. It's very good for like baby fish. My fish will go crazy for this as well. And it's really like red, and you'll find when your fish eat enough of it, it kind of turns their belly red temporarily. So you know that they're eating it really good. My black and white clownfish, well, they're hanging out at the front of the tank right now because they can see all this food here because they're pigs. They love this stuff. That and the PE mysis is like, you know, it's a treat for them basically, but it's also very good for them. And these are high in HUFA levels as well, which are the fatty acids. And they're just the packaging really nice that it comes in. It comes like vacuum sealed, and then after I'm done, I just kind of flip it over and then flip the top over and put it in a Ziploc freezer bag and put it back in the freezer. But the fish go crazy for it. If you have some finicky eaters, try this stuff, and you should have no problem getting your fish to eat. The other food that I want to talk about is some pellets and some flake food. Now I tried this stuff out. It's the Fauna Marin ultramarine base color food. It's a really tiny, if I can get it open here, it's a really tiny pellet, like very tiny. If you can see that there or not, but yeah, let's get a few out on my fingers here, so you can see how tiny that those are. Basically what Fauna Marin is claiming is to really boost your fish's health, power, and colors. I was using this actually exclusively for a few months, and I did find that their claims were fairly accurate. Before my old pair of clowns that I had, they were just kind of, you know, lazy and didn't really move around for food that much. And then when I added that in there, they just went crazy for it. And I did notice that their colors, it was not that noticeable to me, but when I have friends come over who've seen the fish when I purchased them, and after them, they're like, wow, like I've never seen fish that color, you know, like that bright and energetic before. So I was like, okay, well, I'm guessing that's an attribute to the food. I'll give that one to the food that's making them do that. And then a lot of people were going crazy for these New Life Spectrum pellets. These are the 1mm sinking pellets. Now these are meant to enhance the color in your fish, and they do. It says that they're easily digestible. They're made of whole krill and herring meal, and it's for all types of marine species, omnivores, herbivores, and carnivores. And they suggest that you exclusively feed the New Life Spectrum brand, which I actually have moved on to feeding, and again, my fish just love it. You know, they all go crazy for it, and mealtime is no issue in my household when it comes to my fish tank, to my reef here. Like, some of the corals will even grab onto it and eat a few of them. So, and then the second part of that is just their flake food that they have, and it's got some garlic in it. Basically the same kind of deal, but in a flake form. One thing that I didn't like about that is the flakes. Some of the flakes were kind of like small. You gotta really shake it up to get some of the bigger flakes, but there are some smaller, like almost dust-like particles in there. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of flake food. I really like the pellets, but I've used to always just feed flake and kind of tried out the pellets, and fell in love with them. They're a lot. The fish grab them a lot faster, and they don't pollute your tank as much, and you don't find them all over the place. It doesn't look like it's snowing in your tank. So there you go, guys. Just a few recommendations from myself. Your fish will thank you, and I thank you for watching my videos, and please come back for many more to come. Take care, guys.